Happening now in Montgomery County, the two men accused of shooting and killing 25-year-old Andrew Gaudio and paralyzing his mother during a home invasion in Lower Merion Township in December of last year. And the third man of orchestrating the crime will spend life behind bars. Kelvin Roberts and Charles Fulforth, co-workers at a junk removal company, went to the wrong address to execute their plan to steal guns from an elderly couple. After Jeremy Fuentes told them about the guns, this is according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office. Fulforth and Roberts were convicted of first-degree murder and Fuentes of second-degree murder, among other charges. Our Kelly Rule has more from court today.
Robert Gaudio, who lost his brother in this horrific crime, and their mother, Bernadette, who was paralyzed in the shooting, had to read emotional statements 3 different times in court for each defendant. Judge Furman saying this is one of the most cold-blooded acts this court has ever seen.
It'll be nice to close the chapter in this book and continue on with our recovery.
After an emotional day in court, the Gaudio family says they can officially move forward after a judge sentenced all 3 defendants connected to a home invasion at their family home on Meredith Road in Lower Merion Township in December of last year. Andrew Gaudio, the youngest son, was shot and killed, and Bernadette was paralyzed in the shooting, enduring debilitating physical pain and no ability to live the active life she once did.
We do feel that justice was served today, just as it had been over the course of the past 2 trials.
This has been a really difficult journey for me, and now that the trial and the sentencing is over, we can focus on my health and my recovery.
Back in July, Charles Fulforth, who was the first to be sentenced today, and Kelvin Roberts were convicted of first-degree murder, among other charges, and sentenced today to life behind bars for shooting Bernadette Gaudio in her bed, paralyzing her, and murdering Andrew, shooting him execution-style at their home on December 8th, hours after celebrating Roberts' birthday. Prosecutors say the pair worked together at junk luggers in Willow Grove and went to the wrong address as part of a plan to steal guns from an elderly couple in Bucks County. Fulforth received a consecutive sentence of 60 to 120 years. Judge Furman said to him, quote, "You are one of the worst offenders this court has ever seen." Roberts received a consecutive sentence of 55.5 to 120 years. He did have some family members that apologized and spoke about mental health struggles he had leading up to the crime. A third junk luggers co-worker, Jeremy Fuentes, was convicted of second-degree murder in a separate trial and also sentenced to life behind bars with a consecutive sentence of 4 to 20 years, accused of telling Fulforth and Roberts about the guns in the home and setting up the home invasion. When given a chance to speak, he apologized to the Gaudio family.
To shoot a woman and paralyze her as she laid in bed, to execute her son in front of her, it doesn't get any worse than that.
Robert Gaudio said in court, when offered to pursue the death penalty in this case, he says his family decided a fate worse than death was to, quote, be forgotten. He says losing his brother was losing his best friend.
We haven't had time to have a memorial, and we'll be looking forward to doing that.
An online fundraiser was started to help Bernadette with a long road of medical expenses ahead. We have a link on fox29.com. Reporting in Norristown, I'm Kelly Rule, Fox 29 News.